Hello, 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 and welcome to a rainy day in Bratislava. You might be able to hear the sound of rain on my window. Well, seeing as it's not so good outside, I might as well make a video and take a look at your introductions. So, for today, we have a discussion question. Discuss both views and give your opinion. Some people think that museums should be enjoyable places to entertain people, while others believe that the purpose of museums is to educate. Discuss both views and give your own opinion. Let's take a look. While some people are of the belief that museums should be entertaining places, others think that they are aimed to teach people. Well, teach is not quite the same as educate, but okay. This is my personal view, that people from all walks of life can reap the benefits of museums in both entertaining and educational purposes. To each about waste of sentence. Don't do it. To reach a balanced conclusion, this paper will analyse both viewpoints. Well, we know that you will because it's told you to do so. Don't write these empty sentences. It's a waste of words. It adds nothing to your essay. Nothing. Simply give some idea what your views are or what you're going to be talking about. And I'll show you an example at the end. Oh, I don't know if you can hear. There's some pigeons in the tree outside of my window. That's very nice. However, let's continue. So don't write empty sentences. They do nothing. Nothing at all. People have differing views as to whether the museum's function is education or entertainment. Okay, I think it should be both. Okay, this essay will consider how museums educate people about the past, and secondly, we consider how its function is transforming to entertain people as well. Okay, so you think it's both. That's going to be interesting to see how that would develop in an essay, but still, that's pretty good. It is undoubtedly true, is it? Don't use this. Don't use certainty. It is widely, you can't prove that. If you can't prove it, don't say it. That the museum, or that museums in general, are becoming recreational places right now. If you're using nouns, right, abstract nouns as concept, make it a plural. Museums in general, places in general, okay? Working places for culture rather than teaching people by being cultural link or by being a cultural link, ancient and modern life. But, well, you say it's recreational places for culture, but teaching people about, so you need to be a bit clearer about what you mean. I see where it's going, but it's not as clear as it could be because you mentioned culture in both. To my mind, the aim of museums, not museums' aim, should be only to give an idea or ideas of people's previous way of living. In this essay, I will discuss it. What is that? A waste of words. You've told me nothing. Don't use these empty sentences. They don't add anything to an essay. Some people believe the main purpose of museums ought to be recreational, to amuse people. Or others think that educating people is a major object of museums. From my perspective, museums aim to broaden understanding about culture and tradition as well, and religion. Okay, so you think it's educational. What I would do then, I'd say, this essay will discuss your main idea for one and your main idea for two. Okay. Well, it's true that museums, is it true? Don't say things that you can't prove. Are attractive places for young and old people, and everything there has lots of unspoken talk. No idea what that means. it is difficult to determine whether they should be just for enjoyment and entertaining, or entertainment for enjoyment and entertainment, or their function should be like a school, has a more significant impact. This doesn't really work. So I mean, for one thing, that's one sentence. It's quite a run-on sentence. While it's true that museums are attractive places for young and old people, and everything there has lots of unspoken talk, it is difficult to determine whether they should be just for enjoyment and entertainment or a function. Run-on sentence, that's far too long, far too long. No idea what that means. You need to sort that out. Break that into two. It seems to me that although we have enjoyable and unforgettable moments in museums, that historical purpose should not be ignored. You need to be clearer about your view. In my opinion, in my view, this is this, this is that. Well, there are different different views about museums' function and goal, or functions and goals. If it's an abstract concept, to make it a plural. Well, a number of people say that the museum's most important task is entertainment and should provide a favourable atmosphere. So people argue that. Don't need that comma. They have been built to teach us historical lessons. As far as I'm concerned, although both are beneficial views, how can you have a beneficial view? The latter is more correct. Well, more correct, sir. Again, why be ambiguous about your opinion? Why don't you tell me? In my view, I think, etc. I agree, I disagree. It is argued whether museums ought to be recreational places designed to amuse people, or the aim of these historical sites is purely educational, whether the museum should be entertaining, not to people on educational, both general public and specialists. What? So you come down on both sides? Well, you'd have to make it clear. Again, we can't read minds, so you have to be clear and tell us exactly what you mean. I agree with both of these views because this essay will discuss, etc., etc. According to some, get rid of that. Don't need that there. Get rid of that. Okay, put the changes back. What other states? Joyful time, entertainment. Does it say having a joyful time? Okay. I believe that museums not only should have some temptations. What you mean? Attractions? Temptation? I don't know if that's quite the word that you mean there. But also the mainstay of their existence is to teach people about the past. Teaching people from the past means teaching people who travel through time from the past to the present, and I'm sure that's not what you mean. Some groups of people, some people consider museums just as an amusement place, while others believe that museums, well, if you spell that right, are supposed to have educational purposes. In my point of view, the educational aims, don't need that comma, will be achieved by recreational manner. No idea what that means. That means what exactly? In this essay, I will discuss these ideas. I know that you will, because that's what you've been told to do. Don't write empty sentences. It means nothing. I don't know whose this is. According to some, museums exist pure for entertainment purposes, education. Oh no, I do know. It's mine. What a silly bastard. Okay, now this is my example. Okay, so according to some, museums exist purely for entertainment purposes. Okay. However, others believe that education is their true function. So, we paraphrase, okay? So, go back to the question. Some people think entertainment, education, okay? Entertainment, education, okay. Clear, in my view, the purpose of a museum is both to educate and inspire, okay? So, this essay will discuss how interactive exhibits can enchant people, and how an awareness of history can provide inspiration to the citizenry. Okay, so you restate the topic, neither add nor take anything away, as we've got there. Clear opinion, in my view, I say it's both, and I'm going to tell you about main idea for paragraph 2, main idea for paragraph number 3, and that would be fine. So, not too bad, not too bad. Main thing, watch these empty sentences to reach a balanced conclusion. Okay, in this essay I will, I will do this, I will do that, I will discuss these ideas. Try to avoid empty sentences. It's just a waste of words. Okay?